Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Closet Confession podcast. Today we're gonna be diving deep into what's really like living in Greece. The food, the culture, the chaos, the drama, all the way to moving here to LA. This topic is very close to my heart because I've been away from Greece since 2006. So there's a lot that I missed, but at the same time, there's a lot that I appreciate living here in the States. And I'm also going to talk about the fact that at this point, even though I left both places, Greece and the US, and more particularly LA, so much, it just feels that I don't belong to either. I was born in Germany, but I grew up in Vula, which is a suburb of Athens. It's on the hills, and it has a great view. It was very safe. My sister and I grew up like playing outside. It looks a little bit like Palos Verdes. When my granddad got the place over there, it was like pretty much no houses. But right now, it's like the hills. It's like a lot of celebrities, a lot of like singers and actors from Greece. They live there right now. So I went to a local school. I did a lot of sports, and I grew up with in a family that I'm not going to say that we are very like religious, but religion is very connected to our culture. Growing up in Vula, I remember that we had this beautiful balcony with the most beautiful view. And that's something that I really missed. Every night, my sister and I, when the weather was nice, we'll stay outside and just like talk and daydream about coming to the US because that was always our dream. So yeah, safe, a lot of outdoorsy activities, a lot of time to be creative, to be inspired. Good thing that there was not any social media. So yeah, a really good time to grow up. My family was not religious, but it was definitely a very, very Greek vibe. And it's crazy because, you know, the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Yeah, it's true. The whole thing is true. We are loud, we are intense, we're passionate. Yeah, the movie's so true. So talking about Greek culture, we express everything through passion, like our love, our joy, our drama, everything. It's very, very passionate. And I only realized that we are that intense because when I moved abroad, I saw that, especially in LA, it'll be more reserved, you know, we are definitely more toned down. So it was a big like cultural shock for me to understand that I have to tone it down. So yeah, these passions I think is expressed through the way we talk, the way we dance, the way we love each other. Even though we are very intense and loud and passionate, at the same time we're very real. And that's something that I missed. Because in Greece, you're not going to get that fake smile or that fake vibe that you get, especially in LA. So there's something that we call staring culture. And you can definitely feel it when you visit Greece, especially Athens. And it's exactly what you think it is. You go out and you can feel people looking at you. You can feel judgment. There's a place where I grew up called Rifada. Most people go out, there's restaurants, cafeterias and all that. And the pressure that I felt going out there, it's insane. And I've been to like Miami, I lived in LA, go down Melrose or Hollywood. I've never felt that pressure. I never felt being judged or uncomfortable. And that you can definitely feel it when you're in Nevada. And I feel that this is because we are a smaller country. There's not a lot of diversity. So the staring culture and the gossip culture is really big. And I guess it is a bad thing, but at the same time, it keeps you from acting wild. And I say that because even though I started going out when I was 14, not really to drink, it was more about dancing and like socializing. It was until I moved to London that I first saw a drunk person. Like, yeah, people go out, they get a little bit tipsy, but you will never get hammered because you would get hammered by the gossip the next day. It's like very frowned upon to get super drunk and act like inappropriately and being silly. So yeah, I grew up with a single mom, and she's a very great traditional mother, great cook. So let's talk about the food. Of course, everybody knows that Greek is the best food in the world. So basically, Mediterranean diet is, I believe, one of the healthiest diets because there's a balance of everything. So we don't exclude anything. We've got meat, fish, vegetables, organic food, olive oil, very balanced diet and moderation. In Greece, pretty much, I mean, from what I remember, women, they're really good cooks. My mom would cook almost every day. We never really got delivered food to our house, and we never really had sodas or snacks. So my mom would only buy those things if we were throwing a party or we had a celebration. Food is really good. It's very connected to our culture. Everything is about food. Every celebration we have, it has like specific food. Also, you go to different areas of Greece and they have the local like dishes, desserts. So yeah, Greek culture and Greek food are very connected, and religion. It's in our tradition and our customs. Like Easter, it's massive in Greece. There's so many different things that we do and specific dishes that we make. And every celebration has its own food, and every area has its own traditions and customs. And that's something that I've noticed the difference when I moved to the States, that there's not a lot of things that we do. There's not a lot of food that is connected to our religion or tradition or celebrations. So that's another like big culture shock that I got moving from Greece to LA. Going out, well, that's a good one. Even though there's like this sharing culture, going out in Greece is like 100 times better than going out anywhere else. I lived in Miami, I lived in LA, I've been to Vegas, New York, I lived in London, and I can say by far, like the way I talked about passion, that we love with passion, we dance with passion, we have fun with passion. So when you go out, you dress up very nicely. There's no flip-flops. It's all like you're going out. Nights are very organized. There's dancers, MCs, and that could be on a Wednesday night. So the music is great. There's different types of music. You can go to like a Greek party. You can go to R&B. You can go to a reggaeton. You can go to house party. Everything you want. Greek parties. So you've got the regular nightclubs, and then you have Bouzoukia. Bouzoukia was now my favorite. It's a type of nightclub you go and there's live music. So bouzouki is a type of instrument, and bouzoukia is the plural. So bouzoukia is the type of nightclub you go and there's live music, they sing live. Now it's like more of a bigger productions, dancers, as I said, lights, smoke, everything. But it's so much fun. You get to dance on the tables. You also get to, there's this thing we do, throwing flowers. So there's girls walking around during the night with a basket of flowers that you buy, and you can either throw it to the singer, to the musicians, or you can literally buy a basket and shower somebody with flowers. So it's something that connect you with other people, and it feels like one big party, and it goes up to like 7 a.m. in the morning, and you can also see your favorite singers. It's something that I have definitely missed. Going to clubs, that's fun also, but that's something completely different. Back in the day when I used to live there, I was kind of snobby about it. Like I wouldn't go. I don't listen to Greek music. I just listen to like hip hop and house. And now every time I go back, this is the only place I want to go to, Bouzoukia. So maybe we can bring that to LA for all the Greeks over here, or even like everyone. Actually, the last time I visited, we took our American friends to Bouzoukia. I wasn't really sure if they're gonna like it or not because it's different, but they also had a blast. Yeah, I think it's a big cultural shock for other, like, say, American people to visit and experience the Greek lifestyle. And I saw that when my brother-in-law visited Greece, and I was literally watching my big fat Greek wedding live. So the whole food thing is so true. My mom literally fed him to death, and he saw how intense we can be. But he survived, so I'm very proud of him. You know, even though I grew up there, I also love living in the US. There's opportunities. Also, the fact that we don't have that story culture, and you can wear whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. That's something that I really appreciate here in the US or in London. And even though that it doesn't feel 100% home here, it's the same when I go back to Greece. The language has changed so much. Like the slang, it's ridiculous. I need like subtitles right now to understand what they're saying. I can see that there's so many things that we are very, very behind. You know, the whole gossip thing and sharing thing keeps us behind as a nation. And as much as I miss it, when I'm there, I love it, but I start missing US. So it feels like I never belong to anywhere. It's weird. So for me, I would say that the perfect situation is to visit a little bit more often, because we go back every like 5 or 6 years. Still keeping my culture, still speaking the language, try to be involved a little bit more with a great community here in LA. You know, visit and then come back. Go for a few weeks and then come back, live my American life here, and get the best of two worlds. So yeah, I want to encourage people that, you know, if you're from another country and you live in the US or anywhere else in the world, still keep your culture, your language, your customs, and don't cut every connection with your country. But at the same time, appreciate where you are and try to integrate and adapt to the American lifestyle and be appreciative. So yeah, that's all from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.